So today we are going to talk about total institutions' influence on reinventative institutions in sports in Colombia. So now let's begin. Due to the recent participation from the country in the latest Olympic Games, it's evident that the sport in Colombia is growing, and because of this reason the state has to start showing more support to the sportsmen from the ground up. Following the examples from some training schools like Seguros La Equidad that give company and form the sportsman into an integral human being supported by the values of order, integrity, union, and discipline. Another example could be the Pumas basketball school in which they teach the kids to stand their ground, but not in a rude way, in a respectful manner and following the values of sport, mainly the one that states sports bring people together. As seen in class, the prior two examples are reinventative institutions that at the same point can turn greedy, but the most important thing lies in the relationship because everybody has a voice. But most of the time this is not possible to do, because the federations are ruled by the government, as they are public institutions. Therefore, the state doesn't give them enough budget for every sport, causing that the teams have to modify their budgets and comply to everything the state says through Coldeportes, Comité Olímpico Colombiano, or Fútbol Profesional Colombiano. All these ties have rules that are not founded towards the formation of the sportsmen but are structured looking for private interest. For example, in Bogotá, professional football teams share the stadium, but when it is empty, another league teams rent it. So, they can make more money on the seating without thinking about the results of the position of the team and their coaches. When they get the memo, they don't have anything to say because the power relationship is vertical with the directives and with the federation that they belong in total institutions. In this way, totalitarian institutions influence also modify budgets as seen before, as they destinate the money only to some sports like football or BMX. This generates that other sportsmen like long jump athletes or mountain bicyclists have to leave the country and form themselves outside. The problem goes far beyond, as the state also doesn't allow some coaches to travel with their sportsmen, like what happened with Juvergen Martinez in Rio 2016 Olympics, as his coach was not allowed to travel with him due to limited coaching capacity, and the solution that the COC proposed was to give him another coach. So, there is no point that the different sport schools or teams generate a guide through teaching that looks to reinvent in the totalitarian laws of the state just acts and benefits a few experiments. The only thing this politic is generating is that once elite athletes compete and win, they don't recognize anything from Colombia. Examples like the one from winner Anaconda that answered to the president Juan Manuel Santos when he ended in 15th position in 2016 in Tour de France. Volveremos por más porque nos hemos hecho solos en este bonito y duro deporte con la ayuda de pocos. This sentence urges the country for a change to a more guided mindset in the preparation for every athlete, not just when he faces an important competition, but also giving him aids for starting and housing for his family and coaching staff. That's all, and thank you so much for your attention.
Created using Powtoon.